Hello everyone, and thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to show you how to use an alternative to weed control fabric, or commonly known as landscape fabric, and chemicals such as Roundup weed killer. This is the space between my garden fence and my deer barrier. Now normally I would just get a couple of tall poles, run some string all around the perimeter of the garden, and drop some pie tins hanging from them, and keeps the deer out. This year I really didn't have much trouble with them until we had a dry spell about a week back. This was just hanging in the back, didn't get a chance to get rid of it. Now I'm using it again. At the end of the season though, this definitely has to go to the dump, but for now it's serving a purpose. Even this pipe is recycled. It's from a trampoline that somebody was getting rid of. Alright, let's take a look and see what it looks like. Much better than the other side. And this is a carpet that was replaced by hardwood flooring. This is very easy to lay down, and it's going to be very easy to pick up. Just roll it up, and we'll be getting rid of it. This is where the deer first came in and started nibbling. This plant came back okay, and the other tomatoes are doing fairly well despite the blight. To keep the weeds out of the garden, I water real close and get in here every couple of days to weed it out. That keeps the weeds from getting the water that they need to grow. In between the barrier and the fence, I'll keep my extra tomato cages and whatever other supplies I have laying around. At the end of the season, when the garden's cleaned up, I just put them in the garden and keep them out of the way. And another thing, guys, before we leave, I like to show you this. When I put this garden in about 3 years ago, on the bottom of this fencing, I ran this board all along the garden. This is recycled also. Stapled the fencing into the board, cut a piece of fencing and made it an L shape, ran it along the ground, and stapled it into the board. Then I laid the fabric on top of it. These weeds are growing on top of the fabric. On top of this, I had a layer of mulch from the top here down, all the way around the garden. A couple of trailer loads full. That worked fine until I let the chickens out a couple of years ago, and they just wiped it out all the way around, looking for bugs and worms. Well, guys, that's a wrap. If you found this video useful, have any questions, post your comments down below. Give it a like. And if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to my channel and hit that bell icon not to miss my new videos as I upload them. And until next time, stay healthy and stay well.